What's going on, y'all? Man, today is one of those days where it's just like, wow. So, man, where do I start? So we got something new. We made an investment. Well, technically I didn't make an investment. Special someone in my life made an investment for me. So, y'all know this release. Squeaky release. When I draw back, it makes that noise. And my wife goes, for Father's Day, she got me a Spot Hog release. The one that I've been wanting since I started learning archery and knew about releases. I got it. I didn't even open it yet. It literally just came and I was like, oh, like, I got it. Yes. Yes. And here's the thing. It was between two things. I had two options. Either a release or a deer target, which was pretty much the same price. I thought about getting the deer target, but then I was like, well, what's the point of a deer target if they're gonna run as soon as they hear this? So I'm like, you know what, I'll get this first. Comment below, tell me if I should have got the deer target first. But I think this is more important than the deer target because I have targets. I can move them around wherever. But I got this. So we about to open this up. We're gonna shoot and we're gonna find out what the hype is about. When I tell you I've watched hundreds of videos about this. I watched Cam use this. This by far might be my biggest investment as far as gear towards archery. And I got it. Let's shoot this thing. Alright, so we opening it up for the first time. Oh man, this doesn't feel real, man. I don't think you understand how excited I am about this. It got the oh my gosh. Wow. This feels so much different. Hold on. We're going to compare $40 versus $150. This just fit. The mechanism just feels different. Like, what in the world? Wow. Like, everything just feels solid. It just feels strong. Like, man. I can see why people, I've seen videos where people say they've had this for like 5 years, 10 years. I'm like, what? One release for that long? Like, mine's already starting to, leather starting to stretch out and all that, man. Okay, here we go. Now, one thing I have heard is that these triggers are super light. From every video, they say that you can adjust it. Wow, this is pretty comfortable. They say that you can adjust it, but I'm not gonna do none of that. I'm gonna just shoot as is, straight out the box. Okay, so push down. Yo. And one thing I've heard is like you kind of gotta find, because you know how with the belt you can kind of pick the hole and you know. So they say you kind of gotta feel for it and find your. This is, you gotta understand, like this is huge for me, man. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, let's shoot. If I'm being honest, I probably shouldn't shoot right now because I'm a little too hype and jittery. So I don't know what it's gonna look like, and I probably should adjust this, but I'm not. I just got it. I don't even got time for adjusting. I just want to see what it feels like. We'll figure all that out, and the next time once I play around with this. So let's just take a look at it. I'm not gonna. Wow. So I pull here, and then I just. Let's see what the. Oh wow. 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 Yo. Alright, let's shoot this thing. Let's see. First shot with the new Spot Hog, WiseGuy, Cam Haynes, Keep Hammering, aka Keep Shooting Release. That's what I'm calling it, my Keep Shooting Release. Alright, here goes. Alright. That's nice. Let me shoot some more. Hold on. What in the world? Wow. I don't even know what to explain that. That just feels different. First impressions, the trigger actually feels good. I like the lightness of it. I feel like it makes you have to concentrate a little more and not just jump on it and pull. Like you gotta really pull. I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to shorten this a little more. I'm feeling this feels a little too tight, so I might have to adjust it a little bit. Let me see. So I know you gotta pop it. Oh, dang. Okay. Now I'm curious. When it's sweating, when it's hot and sweating, does this get? Seems like this type of fabric would get. I don't know, but all right. Let's try to readjust this again. Probably should count how many circles twists I'm doing. I don't know. I'll figure that out, but loosen it up a little bit. Now let's shoot again. It's definitely convenient that you can like move it out the way and like get your stuff together and then kind of that with it. I just like how it's not a clamp. It's just like this little, just felt a little weird. This might be a little too loose. Yeah, I might have to tighten that a little bit. Let's see. It feels solid though, like. Sheesh. Yeah, that trigger definitely is hot though. It's gonna take some getting used to. So I think my biggest thing is gonna be finding my sweet spot as far as crank. Oh wait, close. Yeah. Once I get a little more used to this, I think I'll know what my comfortability is. But let's shoot a couple more. I like how I can just move this out the way. I want to shoot these last three, then I want to back up and see how it shoots from a little further out. I like that. I like that. Definitely going to take some getting used to. One of the differences that I'm noticing that I'm going to have to get used to is with this old one, it rotate while it was on there. So I kind of would be on it and I could like rotate. With this, it's kind of fixed. So once it's on, this doesn't rotate. So I'm going to have to get used to that. And I think that's why my shots are a little off and to the left, but it's all good. So right now I'm just curious to see what happens. I'm going to back up to 30 yards and just see how it's shooting. Man, I'm super excited about this, man. I got a legit release. All right, so we're at 30 yards right now. We're going to see any difference and changes from this distance. I'm definitely going to make some changes, making this a little tighter. Not tighter, but like, I don't know. Might be a little too long, but we'll see. This feels strong. Like, it feels just stable. Ooh. It definitely flies different with this release, for sure. Ooh, that was a terrible shot. Wow. Did you see those shots? They were terrible. But that's fine. See, I just keep it raw, man. I ain't gonna sit here and go practice and say, hey, I just got this. Look how great I'm shooting. Nah, we gonna figure it out. But this group is gonna be tighter. Watch this. It's going to the left right now, and I think it's probably the way that I'm anchoring now. Pretty sure my anchor is a little different. Not different, but like, but I'm glad I got this now so I can work on it. Okay, that was better. I think I'm getting it. I think I'm getting it. Okay, we finding it. The good thing that I like about this release, I feel like it forces you to pull through your shots, and that's really a good thing. But that group was tighter than the last group, and that means we're making progress, so I'm okay with that. Okay, it's starting to fly where I want it to. I think I'm getting the jitters out because the excitement, you know what I'm saying? So it feels different. It feels different, but strong. I like it. I like it. Spot Hawk. This is a good release. I'm excited about this. I'm gonna keep practicing, and I'm glad I got it now, because if I would have waited until like right before, because that was my plan. Like, I didn't plan on getting this no time soon. I was like, this is way too expensive. That ain't in the budget. But my wife pulled it off for me. I appreciate her. So now I have time to get my reps in with this and feel the difference. Like, it's crazy. Like, the littlest things make a difference in archery, man. So like, I understand those videos when they say like, make sure you're preparing. Like, don't just take your bow out a month from hunting season. So I'm excited, man. We got the spot on, man. Keep shooting, y'all. Let's go.